My grandmother really enjoyed playing music, and she started at a very young age. Once she picked up the ukulele, she never put it down.
I was always around my great-grandmother, who was strongly submerged in hula, and she wanted the same for me. From when I was 3 years old and first started taking my first classes with her, I fell in love with hula.
I would play at restaurants, hotels, weddings, baby parties, grad parties, all of that.
I was performing in different venues throughout Hawaiʻi, the continental United States, and internationally.
I've done some competitions as a child. I even got to travel to Japan to perform there.
I competed in the Keiki Hula competition, and I competed at the Merry Monarch competition.
There are rainbows with life and the laughter of morning and starry night.
I don't think COVID has affected Hawaiian music being shared in the community. When you have Aloha and you're trying to share it, you will find a way. Hawaiian music is a comfort for me because I grew up around it and I grew up in the same house as my grandmother. Anytime I heard Hawaiian music, especially hers, it would take me right back to my childhood. I live in this treasure trove of song books and notebooks that my grandma had left behind. And so when COVID came and Hawaii shut down, I found myself thumbing through a lot of her notes and forcing us to go back to what's important, to spend time with our families, to have meaningful conversations, and to just appreciate the people who are going to be in your life forever and beyond.
Mele is a song or poetry in Hawaiian language.
When people can put story into a song, which is what all of our music is, Moʻolelo, stories. It's a chance for us to be able to hear about places and people and events.
Hula is the language of the heart, therefore the heartbeat of the Hawaiian people. To dance the hula is to be a part of something bigger than yourself. We as hula dancers, we try to embody that through our performances and our storytelling. I've still been trying to keep all of my oli fresh in my mind, my dances, my moves, all of that.
I definitely believe Hawaiian things can definitely heal.
Any music is important for carrying on tradition of story in a culture, to pass down the Moʻolelo that's going to help future generations to be able to navigate their way through life. When you hear Hawaiian music, when you sing Hawaiian music, you cannot help but feel aloha. And aloha is more than just love. And so when we sing our Hawaiian music, it helps us to build pilina, or relationships. I think that Hawaiian music should be sung everywhere.
It's important for us to make sure that these stories live on about our ali'i and our kupuna, because when the next generation comes, they need to know all the great things that our ancestors have done. Otherwise, those stories will be lost and untold forever.